It's been a huge week. Of course, we had the Easter sales earlier this week out at the Inglis complex at Warwick Farm, and they were a huge success, as was the long lunch, which the inaugural long lunch, which was last Sunday. It was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And look, it was for a great charity. Of course, the Ingham Foundation is an amazing charity. So we had these two famous names, Ingham and Inglis, combining, and I caught up with Arthur Inglis and John Ingham.
The Ingham Institute, well, we're from this area. I was literally born at Liverpool Hospital, and the Institute's tied in with Liverpool Hospital and Western Sydney University, University of New South Wales. It's an applied medical research, so it's working with the hospital to find solutions to problems that people have, their health problems. So we do some groundbreaking research, but there's a lot of stuff where it's just helping clinicians to go and solve people's health problems directly.
I also think about the great challenges that this area had during the peak of COVID. You know, statistically, it was probably the most challenged for several months anyway. And we also think we've got to recognise the contribution of the healthcare professionals at that very difficult time. So it's very fitting for us to pause and reflect upon that and acknowledge it. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And every cent, and we do know, like every time I host a charity event, we talk about the gap between government funding and benevolence, and it just is naturally a large gap. So any money that we raise and help organisations like the Ingham Institute, it's just fantastic. We can see all the people and the horses behind us, and John, so good that we can see your name, which has been so prominent in horse racing, its legacy being represented in such a great charitable way.
Oh, thank you. And look, we're very proud, Racing New South Wales, taking the Villiers and the ATC and renaming it the Ingham and putting the whole day in honour of the Ingham Institute and to help raise funds for a great charity. They're doing some great work out here. And the Southwest Sydney, it came up, you know, with the COVID crisis on this is the engine of Sydney. This is where the workers, the nurses, the people who do things come from. It's one of the fastest growing areas of Sydney, and you know, Arthur can attest to that with their lovely facility here at Inglis, where they've not only got the sales complex, but a lovely, beautiful hotel, and it's booked out. The Ingham Institute, we even use it for medical conference days and other functions, etc., throughout the year.
You're never going to get an argument from me. I grew up in Guildford, Patrician Brothers, Fairfield. The southwest of Sydney is really such a wonderful part of the world, and to see it grow through your Inglis eyes, Arthur.
Yes, our family business, I suppose, started in 1867, and its roots are in the southwest, actually. My great-great-grandfather was from the Oaks, and the family still has land out there. We had a livestock business at Camden. So now you might say we've relocated from Randwick to Warwick Farm. We're right in the epicentre of the southwest. The southwest area health deals with hospitals and healthcare all the way from Bankstown to Bowral. It's a massive area and a growing area.
Now, I do want to finish on talking about this great industry, because I've been able to get close to it over the last 4 years through our Racing Dreams program, and what I've noticed personally, Arthur and John, is an amazing collegiate spirit. There is a really lovely family warmth to horse racing.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of families associated with it. The Hazes and the McAvoys and all the Moores here from Hong Kong and back to George Moore and Thompsons, who had Widden Stud since 1867, same as us. It is a family. There's a lot of family business associated with it, and as you say, everyone contributes to supporting the whole industry.
Look, it's a great business, and it is a very collegiate business, and it covers country areas. And look, there's over 50,000 people employed in the industry, so it's giving a lot back in that way. and yeah, very generous people within the industry, as you would have seen with the lunch on Sunday.
That's exemplified by the Ingham family and their support. I think John will testify. His father Bob loved the day at the horse sales. He probably
Yes.
that was his most fun racing and breeding time of the year. He didn't go to the races very much, but he loved coming to the sales.
Loved the sales.
Everyone loved seeing him.
Yeah.
And everyone can get involved. It's part of the messaging of our program. We say the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, you can have a small percentage, a large percentage. It's a sport where you can play a part in how your athlete and where your athlete will compete.
Yep, everyone's welcome to come along and have a look. It's free and open to the public, yeah, so please come along and have a look anytime you like. Yeah.